Hello. It's me again on this YouTube channel that I talk about stuff and nobody listens, and that's fine because that's not the point. The point is just for me to talk. Today I am on my walk and it's a beautiful day. It's been raining all day today, which is such a vibe for here. In SoCal, it is never raining, and so it's just really quite the beautiful day. Now it's sunny again. Some blue skies, some dark clouds still. Yeah, it's a good day. On my walk. Like always, my finger has been bleeding for like 30 minutes. Like literally this entire walk, it's been bleeding, and I've just been like wiping it off. So I apologize if I do that during this video, but it seems to have barely slowed down a little bit, so I'm just gonna like not worry about it. Y'all, it is a weekend. Oh my god, we made it. I made it. Shit is like, it has been the craziest week, bruh. Weeks. Like, so I'll get into it during the video. Oh, at least giving me the side eye. Awkward. I'll get into it during the video, but yeah, I have something interesting on my mind. Low-key, a few interesting things on my mind. And I don't think that this is going to be the most interesting video ever, but I'm just going to be talking about what is on my mind, and that's the whole point, and nobody's going to watch it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Today, what is on my mind is feeling / witnessing / seeing, witnessing, or feeling the fruits of your labor. So like your hard work paying off. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. It's just itchy right there. Dang. And now I'm thinking about it, I can't stop itching it. Yeah, the fruits of your labor paying off. That is what's on my mind, because like I said, it has been a week. Low-key, the last 2 weeks have been insane. And low-key, beyond that, the last month has been insane. Insane to the point where it's driven me to make this YouTube channel because I needed an outlet to talk about stuff. But yeah, just the last 2 weeks alone have been like, whoa, whoa. So for reference, for just like to really quickly explain what's been going on, I've been working a lot. I've been working 40 hours at my job. That's usually 20 hours a week, but I've been working 40 hours a week there for the last 2 weeks. This next week, it's going to calm back down. So, but yeah, 40 hours. And then on top of that, I've had freelance work that I had like priorly agreed to before. I knew that I was going to be working 40 hours a week. And so, yeah, I basically was working like 20 to 30 or so hours of freelance the last 2 weeks per week. It's kind of what it felt like. Maybe like this last week wasn't as bad, but yeah, the week before, gosh. So yeah, basically it ended up being like, I would go to work for 8 hours, come home, go on my walk, because I have not stopped walking. It's one of the things we'll get into. But go on my walk, come home, eat dinner, and work until midnight. Go to bed, wake up early, work before work, go to work, come home, go on my walk, rinse and repeat. That was like that has been every day for the last 2 weeks straight. And today, I'm so happy to say, it's Saturday, which means my weekend. / technically Friday was my weekend yesterday. However, I had priorly agreed to help on my friend's film set, which ended up being 12 hours. So I worked a 12-hour day, unpaid, after my week of working like 12 hours a day, minimum. So yeah, today is my free day, and then I'm working in tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I spent most of my day working today. But what's different about today is I spent my day working on something I really have been wanting to work on, and it's been my music video that I shot. I was listening to some music. As I'm sure you can freaking tell that. Just monkey brain, bro. Yeah, I spent my day finishing up my music video that I put a lot of work into, but then kind of had to push aside in order to get my paid work done. And I finished it. I think I'm done with it. Or almost done. I'm like pretty much done with it, which is super exciting. And honestly, just today I feel so relieved because it's the first day I haven't like had to do like a pressure. I haven't had like the insane pressure to like do freelance work today and get it done like really quick. And I'm gonna have more next week, like it's not like it's all gone. But today I don't need to. And tomorrow I'm not going to either, which is awesome. I'm gonna work, but I'm going to a concert tomorrow, and that'll be lit. It's my friend's birthday. That'll be lit. Like, I just feel peaceful for a second, and I just want to capture that moment in time with this video, and also just talk about like how there's some snails. That's cool. Talk about the fruit of my labor and why that's on my mind, because it has been a grind, bro. Like literally, it has been such a grind. I was exhausting myself every day. I would be like going to bed and my eyes were drooping. I was like editing on my computer. I was like, oh. But you know what? Something that is another part of this video that I'm going to talk about is changing my view on things, like how I'm approaching things, trying to look at things more positively while they're happening, not just afterwards or before, but like while they're happening. And so throughout this time, I was like working these 12-hour days, and people would just be like, how you doing? Just like super casually. And I prefer to be honest when people ask me that. So I answer them and I'll say, oh, I'm okay, or whatever, because I was like exhausted every freaking day. And they'd just be like, oh, just okay? And I was like, oh yeah, it's just been kind of a crazy week. like been grinding, like just doing a lot of work. I'm just really tired, burnt out. Really felt that burnout this week. Burnout. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. This video is going to be crazy. Wait a second. That's crazy. Okay. But I'll get into that. Whoa, I just had a crazy connection. I've already been recording for 9 minutes. It's going to be a long one. Felt that burnout this week. But what else I said when people asked me that is I said, yeah, it's been a grind. I'm like exhausted. I'm burnt out. But sometimes it's just like that for a bit and it'll be better eventually. Sometimes you just got to grind, get that money up, get that coin, just like do it for like yourself next week, because it'll be worth it. And I was telling people that, and I actually was not just saying that out of my ass. I actually believed it. The entire few weeks that I've been insanely busy, I've been like, this is going to be worth it because I'm going to come out of this season with a lot of money, 2, like a much easier schedule for a little bit, hopefully. Not necessarily easy, like it's still going to be packed, low key, but easier than it has been. And I'm going to feel accomplished. It's like what I was telling myself. I was like, I'm going to come out of this with so much stuff done that I'm going to feel so accomplished, and screw it, I might even celebrate, you know what I mean? Like, I might even be like, treat myself to a little thing. I don't know what I would treat myself to. I kind of treated myself this morning to a really nice coffee that I made with my nut pod creamer that I got, toasted marshmallow flavor. Shit is delicious. Oh my gosh. I had 2 cups. It was amazing. Unsweetened toasted marshmallow nut pod, which is coconut and almond milk. Bro, highly recommend. I also think I think the cinnamon churro flavor that they have is better. But yeah, I have the toasted marshmallow big container right now, so yeah, I recommend it. But oh my gosh, I keep getting distracted. But yeah, I was just like, you know, that was my like effort, and it paid off to really change my mindset through it, because in other times of my life I would have just said like, I'm dying, I'm drowning, I can't do this anymore. Like, I literally am so exhausted. But like, I did it, and I didn't have like a horrible mindset the whole time. I was just like, I gotta get this done, and then I got it done. You know what I mean? Like, I was still scrambling, but it worked, and I feel accomplished, and I feel good about that. I feel the fruit of my labor already, considering it's just the day after. And the thing that makes me feel the fruit of my labor, I think, especially right now, is the music video that I mentioned that I was working on today. I finished it today. I like basically set aside my whole day after my workout this morning. I just sat down with my coffee and started working on it. Then took some breaks, had some lunch, took another break, had some coffee, like just did stuff. But like, I just kind of grinded it out today, and I'm done with it, and it's good. It's like really good. Like, it's like one of my best things I've made, I think. Like, I'm like so like proud of how it's come out so far. I have to get it colored still, so it's not like done, like ready to be posted, but I don't know, I just feel so good about that. And what's funny is the connection that I made, I like realized like 4 minutes ago, like literally like on camera, is the music video. The song is called Burnout. After this crazy week, finished this song called Burnout. I mean, it's like definitely like not about burning out, or the video itself. Like, the song is like a little bit like, yeah, the song is about burning out, but like I made a video, like the video that I directed is not like about being burnt out. Now that I think about it, I probably could have done that, but no, I took it in a much darker direction. But yeah, I made that connection, and it's just crazy because it's like I felt that burnout this week. And you know what else I felt today? Is I felt burnout being done, like literally in like a non-metaphorical sense. I finished burnout. Like, I literally like worked on my burnout and finished burnout. That's so sick. And I'm not like 100% like in the clear in terms of work. Like I got a lot of stuff to do, to be honest. Like this upcoming week I'm doing another music video and more edits for other people, like here and there. Like it's still going to be a grind for the next few weeks, honestly, forever. I don't know when it's ever going to stop, but guess what, I'm thankful for that, because it's encouraging, because I'm getting the work that I wanted. I'm getting paid. I'm getting consistency. I'm getting enough money to support myself, pay for rent, pay for food, pay for gas. Like I'm like really in this independent stage, which just feels good to be working for myself. And a bunch of people have just been like, bro, do you ever take a fucking break? And I'm like, I would love to, but I don't have time right now. But I'll get my break. I mean, today, although I worked, sorry, it's just the scratch again. Although I worked for most of my day today, it has felt like a break. And like it's felt like an off day. I mean, like I said, it rained this morning. And oh my gosh, okay, I just need to scratch my nose, and I'm just gonna a second. It's just too itchy, bro. Okay, yeah, it rained today, and I woke up early, ran to the store to get my creamer for my coffee, and then went to the gym, came back from the gym, and worked low-key all day. So it's been like a grind day, but it's been restful because I just, kind of sat there and looked at the beautiful clouds outside my window, like it was a restful day. I just sat there. Oh my gosh, sorry. My nose is so itchy. But it was a restful day, and I'm feeling the fruits of my labor, because it has been a grind. It has been a grind, and I'm already feeling better after one day of it not being a grind. Like today is the day that it's not an unsustainable grind. Today is the first day that it's going to be a sustainable grind, and I'm so stoked about that. So stoked to not be drowning. So stoked to be able to hang out with a friend this week that I haven't seen in so long. Hang out with another friend that I barely get to see, and we're going to a concert together. Hanging out with my work friends and going to see fucking Beyonce this week. Like, literally going to see Beyonce this week. I'm going to 2 concerts. I'm going to see Ichiko Aoba and Beyonce in 1 week. Like, that is the epitome of like celebrating after a hard week. It's like going to see 2 insanely amazing artists in concert in 1 week. Like that's crazy. Wow. So yeah, this week will be good. I will have a lot of work to do, and I won't have very much downtime, but I will have fun things to do, and that'll be good. I'm excited about that. And yeah, I mean, I say this like every video that I'm on a walk, but like, low-key, one of the things that has like gotten me through this like grind has been like, I haven't given up my walk almost ever. Like there was like 1 or 2 days that I didn't. So I didn't yesterday because I was on set for 12 hours. I didn't have time. And I think I didn't do it 2 days before that, maybe, or something. Like there was like 1 or 2 other days in the last week that I didn't do it on Easter. No, I did it on Easter. I didn't do it on Good Friday or Saturday, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't do it every single time this week, but on my days that I was working, like I had to go to work for 8 hours and then come home and work for another, like literally like 8 hours. I would still go on my walk. as soon as I get home. Like I would still do that. And it sounds backwards. New memory for you. Okay, thank you, Google Photos. It sounds backwards because you think it would make you more tired, doing another thing, especially like 2 hours of walking. But low-key, like, it's become a thing where it's like, it's the only thing that's gotten me through my day is like, it's like literally the only thing sometimes that's getting me through my day is going on this walk. Because then I feel this second wave of energy that like pushes me to like be able to grind for a little bit afterwards. And like, I think I'm gonna take it easy tonight. I think I will chill for the most part, but I might get a little bit of work done, like, so I don't have to stress about it another day. But I will also just be like watching a nature doc or something, like, to chill. I think the housemates we're gonna put on a nature documentary, because that's always a good time. But yeah, I don't know, cannot recommend walking enough. There's 2 planes that are flying that are attached to each other. How does that work? You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? They're literally attached. Oh no, they're not. They're just really close. Like, why are they doing that? Freaks. Okay, well, yeah, I just can't recommend walking enough because it has given me so much energy. And the days that I could this week, I've also been working out, doing some running. Whoa, that's wild. And some weights, obviously. Not super consistent this week, but the days that I could afford it, I still went. Afford it meaning afford the time. Because like some days, I can't afford a 2-hour walk plus the gym. That's like 3 hours of your time. Oh, this bird's about to get hit by. Okay. Yeah, you can't always afford it, but the days you can, like, it just feels so good. Feels accomplished. Feels stronger. Yeah. So this is another thing. I've been like setting my sleep schedule like crazy. Like I'm taking control of my sleep schedule. Like for the first time in my life. Like this is crazy. This is a whole part of my like. So, backstory. I for the last like 6 months, maybe 5 months, after a pretty crazy event in my life, I noticed like my brain just like changing and like growing, and like I've basically described it as I've like felt my my frontal lobe developing, which sounds like BS, and it probably is. Like it's just been like what I've been defining, what I've been putting the label on this season of growth for me. But I just like I grasped really hard on my life, and I was like, what am I going to do to make this better right now? After a really hard time, I was like, what am I going to do? One of them was like super consistent with workout, super consistent walking, healthy habits, like eating habits I took really seriously. So I'm going to take a quick little stop at the It's my favorite part of the walk right now because these are in season. What are they called? Honey. Why can't I think of what these are called? Literally almost recorded a whole video about them at one point, then scrapped it. Honeydew? No, that's the fruit. What is this called? Why can't I remember what these are called? Syrup? No. Honey. Smelling sweet scent of. Also, I just got so hungry. But anyways, this is my favorite part of my walk right now because these are in season. I wish I could remember what they're called. I feel like so stupid right now. But yeah, I've been on this, big kick of just like getting my life together. And guess what? It's been working. Like I've been like losing weight and I've been like getting like a lot of work done. I've been like really bettering myself in a million different ways, which is really gratifying, really encouraging to see myself actually do something for myself for once. But yeah, I was like talking to my mom at one point because I just had this idea that it was like literally like a month ago. I was home and I was telling my mom about, because I've told her about, the whole thing where it's like, I feel like my brain is developing crazy right now, like really fast. And I'm like, I don't know, just feel a lot of growth. I've told her all this stuff. And I told her, I was like, I feel like a new development's happening where all of a sudden I want to like get a fixed sleeping schedule and like start waking up early. And I told her, I was like, this is weird because I haven't really like ever tried that. Like I've woken up early before, but like not like consistently. But I was listening to a podcast that was saying like, oh, like I don't like waking up after 7 o'clock because then it feels like you're wasting daylight hours. And I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute. I don't like wasting daylight hours too. You know what else I don't like? Waking up exhausted every day and it taking 45 minutes for me to get out of freaking bed, because that's what it had been for a while. Like I would go to bed at 12 or 12:30 to 1:30 sometime in there, and I would wake up and be freaking exhausted because it's like I'd have to force myself to wake up at 7 o'clock to get out of bed at 7:45 to get out of the house, by like 8:15. Like that's just like ridiculous how much time it took me to do. And I was like, you know what, like I should actually just get some better sleep, and then I probably don't need to do that. So I told my mom that, and then started doing it. And guess what? Now I have a much better sleeping schedule. I go to bed before like 11 o'clock every freaking day and wake up way less tired than I usually would. Even on my days off, I'm waking up at like 7:45, 7:30. Like I set my goal for 7:30, or I honestly set it for 8, but I was like 7:30 if I'm trying to be early. So I don't really agree with the 7 o'clock thing, but it's just not really sustainable necessarily yet. But yeah, I've been waking up early. It's been good. I don't know how I got to that, but that's been helping me get some work done. But yeah, I've been recording for 30 minutes. I'm really hungry. Still can't remember what this is called. Honeydew? No, it's not called honeydew. Honeysuckle. Oh my god. There we go. Because you suckle the honey out of it. But yeah, remembered that if you ever need anything nostalgic, go smell a honeysuckle, because it smells like childhood. At least it does to me. Look at this crazy storm cloud. Okay, that's the end of the video. I just rambled, but there's like 3 different topics. I don't know, 4 different topics, but and I'm so hungry all of a sudden. Like, I'm like starving right now. And I'm about to stop off at the store before I go home. I go to this grocery store on my walks now. Fun fact. So look at the eagle, or the hawk, red tail hawk, or red wing. I don't know, can't tell. It's too dark. Go smell a honeysuckle. And remember, if you're having a shitty day and having a shitty time, wake up early and hear the birds, because tomorrow will be a new day. And yeah, the sun will set and the sun will rise. Tomorrow will be a new day. All right, see ya.